Hello and welcome, my beautiful collective. Today we're going to do a pick a card, okay? I want to ask very specific questions on your behalf for those of you who want to know the person you're dealing with, who are they really? Okay, if that's a question that you're sort of have niggling inside of you, then this reading could be for you. And I'm going to look at what will your life together be like if you decided to actually merge your lives. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. If you're new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif, and I welcome you to evolve with me. You've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. But I always ask that you guys trust your own intuition. If it resonates, claim it without a doubt. And if it doesn't, leave it. It's for someone else. If it triggers, that might be where your work begins. Okay, so returning subscribers, welcome back in. Thank you for all of your love and support. Come in, sit down, relax. Let's get the tea together. Okay, let's begin. So I'm going to do 3 piles. I like to do 3. And in this case, we'll pick 3 cards. All right, for pile 1, let's see. Let's begin. Thank you, Spirit. Who is your person really? Okay. Right. So for pile 1, nice. I've got the 9 of Cups. All right. Just needed to, I don't know, this mic was doing something here, flashing red. And I got to be so careful with these mics because I'm on, they're switched on, everything is fine. I'm busy reading, channeling. And then when I look down, I've been speaking for a really long time and the mic is just off. Okay. So, Pal One, you have the 9 of Wands. Beautiful. I love this energy. This person has done a lot of work. They've done a lot of soul seeking, soul searching, a lot of introspection, a lot of awareness. They've developed a lot of awareness around who they are, who they want to be, who they want to be in relationships, what sort of relationships they want to attract, you know, who they want to be in the world, right? And what their wish fulfillment is. It's very important for somebody to know and have a strong sense of what their values are, what they want in life, who they want to be in relationships, in partnerships, and to be deliberate about investing the time, the energy, and doing the work of becoming that. And the 9 of Cups is that person. This person, if this person's manifested you into their life, it's very deliberate. This is someone who is ready to love, who is ready for love, and who is ready for that long term commitment. They know what makes them happy. They know what fills their soul. They know what fills their cup. And they don't rely on somebody else to do that for them. So, this is a really lovely energy, someone that has a deep capacity for self regulation, self awareness, and for love, unconditional love. Very, very emotionally mature person as well. All right. And certainly doing the work on contributing to that sense of self all the time. So I really like this for you, Power One. Now I want to look at what will your life together be like? Okay. If it was something that you chose to pursue, or if there's an opportunity for it, if both of you decided that that was something you wanted to do, what would your life together be like? Okay. Okay, so I've got the 6. This is a life together for the two of you is going to be a breath of fresh air. It's going to be that sunshine after a really long period of cloudiness, a really long period of perhaps loneliness. sadness, longing for a companion, longing to be understood, longing to feel safe. And suddenly, within one another, you get to have that opportunity. And if you are struggling with mental health issues, or if you've been a bit depressed and sad and down and just feeling like you a dark cloud's been following you around, being in this relationship, life with this person is going to bring a lot of sunshine for both of you after a dark period. So that's really nice. Okay. It's also the number 6, which is a spiritually divine period. There's going to be a lot of enlightenment in your relationship together and a lot of spiritual guidance. Is this feeling of favor over your relationship. So I do really like that. All right, pile one. So that's your message. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if this is where you say goodbye, of course you can pick more than one pile if you want. You could be dealing with more than one person. You're welcome to do so. But if this is where you say goodbye, if you'd like to get a personal reading, perhaps a closer look at your situation, or spiritual coaching to help you navigate a particular situation, you can contact me. My email is in the description box below, and I thank you in advance. Okay, let's move on to pile 2. Right. Who is the person that you're dealing with? Who are they really? Pile 2. Okay. Right. So I've got the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands lets me know that you're dealing with someone that is closing out an old chapter. Okay. So where they are on their journey could vary, but this is usually the energy of someone who is ready to walk away from a long-term commitment, a marriage potentially that has been very burdensome. But they've held on to it because of a sense of responsibility. It could also be that this person is in the process of closing out the chapter, even though they left the relationship a long time ago. Perhaps now there's this readiness to finalize the divorce. People's situations are different. Or to sell the house. Maybe they left their partner in the house because of kids, or to sell the business. Maybe they just let the business continue because there was employees, and it was a benefit to everyone. But now they're at this place to finally sever that final tie. So it could be any of those scenarios or something that resembles that. This is, however, someone that is very passionate about their commitments, and when they decide to commit to something, they earn their way out of that commitment. They don't just drop and abandon. And so this is someone that has such a deep sense of integrity, sometimes to a fault, and they've learned a lot of lessons about this. Just be aware that with this person, they have to close this chapter in their own way. So if you have any preconceived expectations for how this is supposed to go, or you want a specific timeline, just understand that this is something you're going to have to honor without enforcing any of your own needs or expectations. So sometimes people think that, okay, well, you've decided you don't want to be married to this person anymore. It's not what you want. You haven't been happy for a really long time. And you're just going to get a divorce and just pick up with me where you left off with that person. Be in a serious relationship. Just commit to me and build a life with me now. This person needs time. And if you're not in a place where you can honor that, be honest with yourself, because this person needs some space. They need that spaciousness for themselves. This has been a long journey. Right. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. File 2 doesn't have to be. They could have fire somewhere in their chart. Um, could be an Aries, particularly, because that's just the Aries energy. They sometimes they can take some time to close a chapter, but it could be Leo too, and it could be Sag. Sag is a little bit more mutable. When Sag is done with something, they move on. But it depends on what their other placements are. Okay. I'm not saying that this person, that there's still a hold in this whole place. No, they're done. Emotionally, psychologically, there's no passion there. But they believe in leaving things a bit better than they found it. And if they can, they will. And if they can't, they will accept that. But you've got to trust this person within their own process. All right. If you do choose to honor them, and you don't approach the relationship from your own needs and from your own place of space of absence and lack, then, and you have the capacity and you choose to pursue this, what will life with this person look like? Beautiful. The swan dance. Beautiful. Beautiful relationship with so much love and reciprocity, so much honor, so much grace, and so much companionship. Look at the water that the swans are in. You know, swans, they partner for life. And this is really what your person has always wanted. And it's been a long journey for this person to realize that they settled, you know. This is someone that wanted a forever. And I do see that there's the potential for the two of you to have it with one another, yeah. And it's always potential because it's up to what the individual makes of a circumstance. But you see the water here, it's very calm. The water that they're swimming in is beautiful, it's very calm. And you've got the blues and the greens, that's the throat and the heart chakra, that's, throat chakra being open. Powerful communication, being in alignment with your truth, not having to settle or dishonor yourself for the sake of this person, not having to oppress your own truth for the sake of this person. Okay, so that's really nice because you get to be yourself. You get to have your voice. You are honored within the relationship. And then there's the green that just lets me know, the heart is happy. The heart is open. You'll learn so much about love. Um, and have the capacity to just open your heart chakra because you feel so safe in this relationship. So very, very beautiful outcome if it is something that you choose, that you want pile two. So yeah, I like that. I really like the energy here for pile two as well. So let me know what you think in the comments if it resonates with you. If you'd like to take a closer look at your situation, or you'd like to get a coaching session to navigate it, like what is it that I should do, Elif? Like, how can I support this? How can I facilitate this? These are the areas that I'm struggling in. And is there a potential for me to come into alignment with that? If so, how? You can contact me. My email is in the description box below. All right. But I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Let me know how this resonates and what you think. Okay, moving on to pile three. Okay, pile three. Who is your person really? Right, so I've got the chariot here. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. The chariot is this energy of your person is really determined. Your person is ambitious. Your person is very, very clear about what they want. There is a lot of internal guidance as well. This is someone who has realized the value and deeply understands the value of having of having mind and heart coherence, and being able to be tuned into their guidance system, having that direct connection to source, to their guides, to know what the next right step is. Your person is not someone who is going to remain in spaces and places that do not serve, or remain stuck in habits and behaviors that are oppressive, or create a distraction from the parts of themselves that are sacred. Okay. So this is someone that is moving towards you very deliberately. And if you're in a situation where your person is not really deliberately taking action towards being with you, then that is a declaration. Okay, that is them telling you that for whatever reason, this is not, they've decided that that is not what they want. So just to clarify, so that you do not so that you do not find yourself lost in delusions where if you feel like this person is breadcrumbing, like they're nice and they're sweet, and you think they might be flirting or you think they might like you, but they're not actually letting you know, you're not clear about it, then no, they're just being nice and sweet and they're just being kind, and perhaps they want your friendship. If this person wants a relationship with you, it will be clear to you. All right. Whatever they're investing their time and their effort into is what they're telling you. This is what matters to me. So if it's in business, if it's a business partnership, then that is what they've decided they want to invest in with you. If it's a friendship, then that is what they've decided. If it's pursuing you in terms of relationship, then this person is they're very deliberate. Okay, so there is no gray area. What will life be like if there is an opportunity for you to have a life together and both of you decide that that is something that you want to pursue? Okay, lots of adventure, lots of passion. You are dealing with somebody that, as I said, has this very ambitious, go getter energy, high energy person, very attractive. And this is someone that will probably have a lot of people misconstruing their energy, like just wondering if there's an opportunity. There's a lot of romance. There's a very strong sexual energy around this person, and a lot of people are going to find them attractive. So if you're not confident, if you're struggling with insecurities, I'm not saying that your person's going to act on these things, but it's not, if somebody's friendly, if somebody treats everyone with the same level of respect, and other people misconstrue that, other people make their own things, they decide in their head that maybe there's a potential for something else and they want to try that, it's on that person. um, but I do feel like, just based on where you are, there's going to be an opportunity for a lot of adventure, a lot of change, a lot of growth, because that is very much a part of who your person is. But if you have insecurities or issues around um, being with someone who has that sort of, what is it, a flamboyant energy, very charismatic, there is going to be issues. There is going to be issues. So this relationship is going to give you an opportunity to either really grow and come into your confidence, or it's going to really unnerve and unearth a lot of deep seated resentments, fears, and insecurities. And if I'm honest with you, this person's not going to have the tolerance to waste time on that, because to them, they're going to feel like it's a waste of time because it's not a big deal to them. Do you understand? And you might feel like, oh, this person's so narcissistic, because you know how we throw that word around. This person is gaslighting me. They don't love me. They don't care about what I'm struggling with. I would advise you, as I do my clients that I coach, learn to tend to your own cups. Because for this person, it's just going to seem so silly, because there is no outside influence. There is no issue. There is no relationship. I'm not interested in anybody else. Just because I'm being kind and friendly, I'm treating everyone the same. Doesn't mean I'm blurring lines. Just because people are flirting or maybe hoping for opportunities, I'm not entertaining pushing those boundaries, you know? So this is someone that is okay with the spotlight, and maybe you feel like they like attention. So you guys may or may not be compatible, and this could be an opportunity to challenge you to challenge some of your beliefs, some of your fears. But it is something that you're going to have to give space to for yourself, because this your person's not going to want to stop doing life to sit with addressing those kinds of things over and over and over. They're going to see that as something that causes stagnation, because to them it's not going to be a big deal. So I just need to give you that heads up. Okay. So that's your pile three. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Does it resonate? Okay. And did you enjoy this style? Because I know that I do the longer readings where we ask different questions and I pull different cards. But this could be fun too, just to get to the point. And I don't, as a reader, I don't need to pull a whole lot of cards, because one card basically tells me everything I know based on whatever the question is. And maybe it's fun for you because you didn't have to sit around through a whole long reading. So let me know in the comments. Okay. If you'd like to get a personal reading to take a closer look at your situation, or you'd like to get spiritual coaching to help you navigate a particular situation, then you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you. Love and light. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.